The fire was out by morning. The house looked like a skeleton trying to remember who it used to be. Charred wood, melted glass, a silence too thick to breathe in. The fire chief put a hand on my shoulder. I don't remember his words exactly, just the shape of them. "It's over." He meant the fire, not the rest. They found my daughter's body in what used to be her room, curled under the window, like she'd tried to get out. My wife didn't cry. She blamed my old wiring. She packed 2 bags, signed the insurance papers, and walked out without looking back. But I stayed, sat on the curb until the moon rose. The next day I sifted through the ruins, looking for nothing, finding too much. And then, under the scorched floorboards of the master bedroom closet, I found it. A fireproof safe, still locked, still warm. I opened it with trembling hands. Inside, melted trinkets, a watch, and 1 page, singed at the edges, ink bleeding at the seams. But I could still read it. "Daddy, I'm scared. Mommy's new friend is here with gasoline. They said it was an accident." That's what she told them. Old house, bad circuits, no foul play. I believed her, at first, because I had to. Because the only thing worse than losing your daughter is learning she screamed for you while someone poured fuel at her feet. My wife had never mentioned a friend. She said she was lonely, that I worked too much, that I didn't listen anymore. But she'd never said she wasn't alone. And that page? It was her handwriting, our daughter's, tiny, careful, a confession written in fear. The words circled my mind like ash caught in a draft. Mommy's new friend. Gasoline. I didn't ask her, didn't accuse. I just started looking. I rented a motel near the ruins, not to sleep, just to stay close. I started with the fire report. Electrical, they said, but no clear point of origin. I requested a copy of the arson investigator's photos. Found something odd. Burn patterns on the hallway floor, circular, like it had been poured, not sparked. I found the insurance claim. She'd filed it the same day, 7 hours after the flames died. Hours before they confirmed my daughter's death. Grief doesn't move that fast. Neither do claims. I checked her phone records. Late-night calls to a number I didn't recognize. Repeated, every night for 2 months. A man named Logan, ex-con, arson charges, pled down to reckless endangerment. I sat with that name in my mouth for hours. Then I checked her bank account. She'd transferred $12,000 to him 3 days before the fire. I didn't confront her. I didn't scream. I just invited her to coffee. She wore black again, pretending it was grief, not guilt. I slid a manila envelope across the table. Inside, printouts, phone logs, bank statements, photos of Logan, standing outside our house, taken from the neighbor's security cam. She didn't even open it. She just froze. Didn't deny it. Didn't speak. Because there was nothing left to say. I pulled out the last page, my daughter's words. Her hand shook as she reached for it. I pulled it back. She wasn't allowed to touch it. Not anymore. I never went to the police. That would have been too easy. Too clean. Instead, I sent everything to Logan's parole officer. He violated his terms. They arrested him. Found traces of accelerant in his truck. But I didn't stop there. I sent the same packet to her employer. She was a teacher. Now she's not. I sent it to her parents, to mine, to every friend who sent us flowers and texts and sympathy. And then I bought a plot next to my daughter. Placed the diary page in a laminated frame. Buried it with her. Proof that I believed her. Then I disappeared. Left no forwarding address, no phone number, just silence. They still call it an accident. The fire, the death, the marriage. But I know better. I live in a small town now. Quiet, cold, perfect. I don't dream anymore. I wake before the sun, sit with my coffee, feel the weight of her voice between my ribs. Mommy's new friend. Not a hallucination, not grief, testimony. The truth came in ash and ink, and she spoke from it. I couldn't save her, but I made them burn in their own way. People ask if I ever talk to my wife. I tell them, She died in that fire too. And she did. Just not the way she thinks.